Okay, everybody. So I just want to thank you. We are going to practice, and as you can see, we're outside, like I did with somebody else not too long ago. But we're going to practice the barber. I don't. We're going to try not to show, just to be on the safe side. But we're going to go in the beginning part of the barber practical for Texas. I know it's been a while since I last came on, so I am going to go through the Texas Barber so that way you can see. I'll be talking about it every time that we are going to a next service. So let me just get on there real quick because I forgot to. So give me just a second. Hold on. Alrighty. So if y'all have all seen y'all's PSI before, you'll know the items that you need. Of course, we're the one that sells it. The latest PSI that I'm looking at is 928.21. So that's the one we're gonna go with. And I believe that there is 8 or 9 sections that you need to be going through. So the first one we're gonna go through is actually the pre-examination. Can you see it? Okay, so in the beginning, people are going to tell you when you first walk in, they're going to say, welcome to PSI, congratulations on passing your written exam. They're going to go through all the instructions. They're going to let you know that if you have to go to the restroom, you need to do it in your own time. So your best thing to do is when you're going to do it on your own time, try to find something that's a little bit longer if you really need to go. So as you can see, this is our bag. And excuse, I have no makeup on. So I've been delivering bags all day today, and now we're gonna start tutoring. So this is our bag. This is our stapler kit, and in here, as before, this already has the trash bag. So it'll say trash in there. So once you put everything and you sanitize, then you're gonna put it inside the cubby. There's gonna be a cubby in there. So just so y'all know that this is gonna be the trash can. So the first thing that you're going to be doing, there's gonna be one item, let me pull it out, that will say, did you see it? It's the one that goes up here. There was one little, no, let me go get you one. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Paper?
It was like a laminate. And it said pre-sanitized implements. Here, put it right here. And then that way we can tape it on there. Yeah, it would have been in this bag. In this and everything. But I don't see it. Oh, besides that. Sorry. Okay. So put that one back in there. Alright, so the first thing that this has to do is this has to be in the bag. It says pre-sanitized, clean, or disinfectant. So I will be showing how the bag would look when you first put it on. So the day that you go to skateboard, this is going to be on top. Okay, so then you go ahead and take it over. So I'm going to put it back over here because I don't want it to get lost. Even though I have to put it. See it.
I have to put it with tape over there.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it before you leave. We could put tape on there so that way it'll already be. And then, of course, everything needs to be closed. So if there's anything that's open, we need to go back and close it because everything has to be closed. So when you first get there, let me open this up because when you first get there, we want to make sure that you have, and we're only going to be using one towel through this practice, but you would be changing them every time that you're going to be cleaning and every time that you're going to be changing a section, you're going to be cleaning it, okay? But for today, we're only going to do one towel, okay? So one towel is going to be what you're actually going to open it up with. So you're going to put it right in here so that way when you open this, you just stick it out, okay? And then we're going to put another one because the other one is going to be what you're going to clean your mirror, your chair, because there's going to be a chair behind you. So you got your station, you got your mirror, and they might be a chair, depending on where you're going to go. You're going to do it here in San Antonio, right? Yeah, so most likely you'll have a chair there. So this way, when you mess with it, you don't have to constantly be taking it out, okay? So we're going to pretend that your, hey, I wish I would have had the station. We're going to pretend that this is your little cubby, but we know it's not your cubby, okay? So when you first come in, of course, there's going to be a chair back here. One day, and if anybody wants to donate, one day we will make a chair in this. Okay, so when you first come in, they're going to put you in an area. They're going to put you like numbers. So if you are number 1, the manicure table that you're going to be using is going to be number 1. You're number 2, manicure table is number 2. So they're not together. They're going to be separate. So all the stations are going to be not close, but there's going to be some gap. Then you have your hydraulic chair, and then on the other side there'll be manicure tables. Now, if you took it in Austin, it's the exact same way because I took mine in Austin. The only thing is Austin has an L shape, while the one in San Antonio I think is behind each other. So it just depends on where. Maybe they even open up the other one. I don't know. So I haven't been here in San Antonio, but in Austin, yes. So the first thing you're going to do is they're going to say, okay, welcome. They'll give you all the spill and everything. So you're going to keep that there. Of course, you have no model. Your model is actually your mannequin. So this would be closed, okay? Whatever, as far as your tripod, it'll be closed. Do not open it, so it will stay in the back until they're ready, okay? So once they're ready, they're going to say, okay, the first one. See the first one? It says pre-examination. So they'll say your first section is the pre-examination setup and disinfection. You have 10 minutes to unpack your general supplies, prepare your work area. You'll be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. And these are the ones that they're going to give you points for. Okay, so the first point, disinfect your work surface. 2, properly dispose of your waste material. 3, kit remain sanitary. And 4, cross-contamination. So you want to make sure that all 4 of those are perfect, so that way you automatically get 4 points. Okay? So when you first come in again, you're going to be standing. You're going to put, you're going to be probably holding it, because usually they don't have you put it. You're probably going to hold it. Once they say, okay, you have 10 minutes, you may begin. First thing you're going to do is you're going to open it up. Don't bring out the trash yet. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to open it up. So your trash, just leave it like this. Hold it in the bottom of your arm. Close this up again because you're not ready to mess with it. So you're going to close it all up. Open this up. The first thing you're going to take out is you're going to take your sanitizer. You're going to spray. And I'm only going to pretend, okay? Once you spray, then you open this up again. You're going to get your little paper. You're going to get your EPA. Close this up again. You're still holding it. So you spray your EPA, you clean it. Now you have a dirty towel, right? So what you're gonna do is, usually they have trash cans. Your trash is not ready yet. Go throw it in one of their trash cans, okay? Once you throw in one of their trash cans, we're gonna pretend we threw it. Spray your hands again. You've already cleaned this, okay? So now you can put everything down. We're gonna pretend that is in the trash can. Okay, so you're gonna take everything out. This is just an extra first aid kit in case anything happens. Of course, you're gonna have water in here. It's up to you if you wanna keep this or throw it away. If you wanna keep it, go ahead and bring it down. You right or left?
Left.
Oh, you're left-handed?
Left. Oh, right.
Right. So then you're gonna keep your towel here, okay? This towel, you're gonna take this one out. Now you're gonna clean your chair. And I tell people, spray the hand sanitizer because you can't use EPA in the mirror because it'll get streaky. So spray it, put it on. Now throw it away again, okay? Spray your hands. And there's easier ways of doing it. You don't have to do it this way. I'll show you a couple of different ways. Now you open it up. You're gonna start putting everything out, okay? Everything. If you see something accidentally open, make sure you close it. Because everything has to be closed. I'll give you another bag. I think this hand ripped it. This is closed. And of course, you're gonna have more room. You're gonna have a way more room once you know, because everything's gonna go. You'll actually have room for your mannequins, and you'll have room for these, okay? So right now, it's just because we're using the chair.
Yeah.
So now, you're gonna bring out your trash. This goes underneath. Oh yeah, great. You can throw that in here if you don't need it anymore. Sanitize your hands, make sure everything looks good, everything is fine, and then you raise your hand. Okay? Now, another way you could do it is you can clean that first part. Okay? Clean the first part, throw it away. You could go ahead and put everything in there. Then get the second one, because then your bag will be ready. Get the second one, clean the mirror, clean the chair, and then you can throw it. So whatever is easier for you. Don't feel that this is right, this is wrong. As long as you're sanitizing every time after the touching the trash. That's the main thing.
When I throw something, I have to clean the hand first.
Sanitize your hands. Always. Every time that you're going to start a new service, EPA. But you only have to EPA this area. You don't have to do the stations or the chair or the mirror.
Just the chair one time?
Just the chair one time, except when you're done. When you're done, you're going to be doing it again.
Okay.
So let me put this back. And after we're done, we'll go over your bags to make sure nothing's wrecked, okay? So we'll put this back. Where did that go? They're clean. They were just in my bag. And I'll give you another paper. Another one. That back in there, and always leave this out first, so that way it'll be the easiest thing that you can take out first.
The first thing.
Mm-hmm. You have two mannequins, right?
But I can buy the because I know I want to short to doing the man haircut.
Yes, you're gonna need the one that's gonna be for the haircut. That's gonna be the one that you're gonna use for the shave, for the haircut, and for the facial. The one with the long hair is the one that you're going to use for the blow dry curling iron, for the perm, or for the camera. Okay, so that's why you need two.
Okay.
But you don't have to put them in two different bags.
Okay.
You put them both in here, and then there's room where you can put them in. Okay.
Okay.
So let me close this. So what we'll do is we'll stop this one, and then that way and then we'll do, when we're getting ready for the second part, then we'll add the other one, okay? And then I'll stop the video. So that way it'll show different parts. Oh, and your fingers should have nails on them already, I think.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're going to pretend like you're first walking in. And I'm going to read to you, and then we'll go from there. All right. So, welcome to PSI. Congratulations on passing your written exam. The proctor of the session will read the instructions. Keep time for each section. You can only answer general questions that do not direct or instruct you in any way concerning this examination. The rater are responsible for observing and rating the skills performance and are not allowed to converse with the candidate except to provide a general salutation. Once the examination begins, you may place all supplies in your assigned workstation. You may not observe the work of other candidates. Please do not speak to or assist other candidates during the examination. While you may use the restroom during the examination, please keep in mind that the time will continue to lapse, and any instructions you miss will not be repeated. Only one candidate at a time may leave, so please return as quickly as possible. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, so your first section is your pre-exam setup and disinfection. You have 10 minutes to unpack your general supplies, prepare your work area. You'll be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. So I'm gonna go with this. Let me see so I can see it. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so it is 3:15. So at 3:18, I'll let you know that you got 5 minutes left. So you may begin. Do you want me to tell you step by step, or you want to try to do it on your own? Step by step. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, sanitize your hands. Close the bag. Every time that you're not using the bag, you got to close it. Keep the sanitizer in your hand, like put it somewhere, and then that way you can, and now you're going to get your EPA. So you're going to have two things in your hands. Wow. Now you're going to spray. Clean it. Now that you clean, you would throw that away. You can put everything on the table if you want, because it's already clean. We'll pretend that you already threw away the trash, so put it in your pocket. There you go. So sanitize your hands again, because you remember you touched the trash. Now take everything out of that little bag if you want. Don't clean anything yet, just take it out. Okay, and you decide whether you want to keep the bag or if you want to get rid of it. If you want to get rid of it, don't worry about it. I would put it up here until that bag is clean. So make sure you close the zipper. You still got to close it even though it's empty. Okay, now you start putting out your products on the, your supplies on the side, because you're going to pretend like you're putting them underneath the station. And we'll put them in order before you go to state board. So that way, you know, as you're putting it in the station, what goes last is actually what goes in last is actually the first thing you're going to be doing. Okay. So if you're done with that, throw it in there, sanitize your hands again, and raise your hand. And actually, you still have 2 minutes left. Very good. Okay, so everybody, we're going to stop here. We're going to start a new video. This, again, is the pre-examination. Let me go over it just in case. Again, oops, let me turn this around. It is the pre-examination setup. These are the 4 items that you're going to get rated on. Disinfectant work surface. 2, to properly dispose of waste materials. 3, kit remain sanitary and avoid cross-contamination. And he did it in less than 3 minutes. So we're good to go. Okay, we're going to start on the next one, but I will start a new video on that one.